opportunity actually made my life change. Definitely, business opportunities are high. You have to groom yourself for the sake of your entrepreneurship.
If you have the idea which you strongly believe in and have the spirit of entrepreneurship thriving inside you, then trust me, this is the show totally for you. From the family of Reach Skyline, I welcome you to the fifth episode of The Business Boss. And I've always liked this quote: some women fear the fire, but some women simply become it. And today's guest is definitely one such kind of, because she's a geriatric dentist, cosmetologist, a trainer and makeup artist, and the entrepreneur who actually leads Dr. Rajinikanth's fat loss clinic, uh, Dragonfly Private Limited, and whatnot. Let us hear it from the women of the day herself, Dr. Hema Malini. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I'm very, very
That was a
happy to
lovely
have.
introduction. Thanks for the introduction.
Thank you, ma'am. And I should definitely say I couldn't actually remember all the the enterprises that you're handling. There are so much. You have been doing so many things. So I'm sure this interaction is going to be very motivating today.
Okay, definitely. I hope.
Yes, ma'am. So let us not wait. We will directly move into the questions. So you're
Sure.
basically a doctor, a dentist. So coming from a very
Yeah.
different background, when did you decide that you want to step into the business, and how you started off with Dragonfly, FIA Academy, Fat Loss Clinic, and everything?
Okay. So first, let me introduce myself, Dr. Hema Malini, and I'm proud to say that I'm a woman entrepreneur. Because that woman entrepreneur, that title itself, it's a proud thing, I would say. So
Great.
I'm definitely happy about it. And
Mhm.
first of all, I'm a dentist by study, and
Mhm.
now I'm an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
Just because of my self determination, I would say, because
That's
I
great.
was the one who was ignored and who's always never showed up in my college days, and I don't even know what I'm going to do after my studies.
Mhm.
Then I decided, okay, the whole money factor was keep on coming back, and it was stabbing me so badly during my studies because I wanted to study more and more, but I couldn't study because
Mhm.
of the struggle I had because of the situation and
Mhm.
financial situation. Then, like just like another girl, and I fed up and I felt so bad. And after that,
Oh.
one point, I stood up and I told myself that no, I'm not going to fall for the same category where people usually do that give up. So I will never give
Mhm.
up. So I got my self determination and I started doing cosmetology. Then from 2016, I started my cosmetology career. Through one of
Okay.
my teacher, I started this. And after that, I studied myself. I earned and I studied myself
Mhm.
cosmetology. Then started my career outside a clinic, like a hospital setup. Then
Mhm.
after that, in my clinic, my boss saw some administrative skills in me. So what he
Okay.
told was like, why can't you take over the management of clinic? So he gave me an opportunity. So that opportunity actually made my life change. That's what I would say. So he
Mhm.
was so surprised to make the clinic whole management into some strategy and all. And I started learning about it. Then he gave me a big opportunity to become an entrepreneur. He and myself, we both decided to create a protocol on a non-surgical fat loss. Sir is a plastic surgeon, so Dr. Rajinikanth sir. So he's my mentor. So he always think apart from the regular one. So he's such a unique person with a lot of hell of skills and ideas. So I got inspired, and he and myself, we decided to do non-surgical treatments for fat loss, especially clinical setup. There was lagging in the market, so we
Okay.
decided and we created a protocol. And the sir gave me a lot of ideas about the protocols and the results, because results are the main USP for our clinic. So we
Okay.
created one, and he handed over everything to me, that I will take care of this whole concept and clinic by myself. So now I'm the CEO of Dr. Rajnikant's Fat Loss Clinic. For the
That's
remembrance
great.
of this ideas, I actually kept the name of Dr. Rajnikant. So this is how the Rajinikanth's fat loss clinic emerged and my entrepreneurship emerged.
Oh,
And meanwhile, definitely we all will have our own ideas, own desires. As a woman, we all have passion. So I definitely had a passion about teaching. So
mm-hmm.
what I thought, I'm a person who can, who will learn because I believe in learning. So I
Okay,
learned permanent makeup to help oncology, cancer patients.
okay.
So post-cancer treatment, usually all the cancer patients will undergo hair loss,
Mm-hmm.
eyebrow loss, and eyelash loss. The sick look, it has a name cancer look. So I wanted to give them a confidence and I want to make them smile. So that was my total motive. As a cosmetologist, I should help people. So not only
Definitely.
just
Mhm.
beautifying, it has a different angle. So I
True.
thought, why not we give them the smile and confidence back. So there started my permanent makeup journey. So
Journey.
I started learning that and I started helping people. One day
Okay.
I was thinking, only me helping people will not alone help the oncology
Bring the
people in a
change.
larger scale. Yeah, so I
Definitely.
cannot change alone. So I need definitely I need pretty women and the successful women who wants to the eagerness to learn and eagerness to
Mm-hmm.
help people. So there are so many lovely women out there and they want to do the same. So I wanted to teach them as well as I wanted them to do service for giving back to the society. So by giving them, so that's where FIA started. So FIA full form is Frost International Academy. So we
Okay.
are giving international accredited course which is on permanent makeup. We
Okay.
are teaching permanent eyebrows, eyeliner, and permanent lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
And also we are teaching a lot of medical conditions like vitiligo. So we're helping
Okay.
people through that. So that's where FIA started. And Dragonfly, we are importing machines and products which will help our Cross International Academy as well as my cosmetology career. So that's how all the company existed.
I should say that the whole journey of yours is really, really inspiring from a person who got bullied back then, but now emerging into a self determined woman is totally amazing. And moving on, I wanted to ask you this question. You're from a medical background, as I said before. So, what are the challenges that you faced when during your initial phase of entrepreneurship, especially when you started off with fat loss clinic and then, you know, Dragonfly and Fear?
Yeah. Definitely, difficulties, hurdles will be there as an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
So I should take
Mm-hmm.
an oath that I risk actually. So taking risk is the main motto of any business and entrepreneurship.
True.
And if you're an entrepreneur, 24/7, you will only think about your business because that's your baby, and you'll be only thinking about your baby. And
Mm-hmm.
I personally felt that any business is like a baby, so you have to keep on nourish it either through marketing or either through money investment. Something you should nourish. If you do not nourish, your business will not be there. Okay, I believe in that factor. So
Mm-hmm.
what I did was like I already told that I love to learn. So I started looking for things like where I can learn entrepreneurship. Definitely you cannot
Okay.
learn entrepreneurship as a course and all. So what I
Uh-huh.
thought, I started googling about a lot of entrepreneurship, and I came across a government project and government programs on entrepreneurship. Then
Okay.
I went and approached them like MSME, EDP, Entrepreneurship
Mm-hmm.
Development Programs. So
Program.
later we had we actually our government is giving this training. So we had a training of about 15 days to 20 days. So
Okay.
in that 10 to 5, they taught me so many things right from
Okay.
a business, how a business model canvas should be, and
Mm-hmm.
everything they taught me. It was so inspiring because the speakers, national speakers came, and it was
Mm-hmm.
so easy to absorb also. And I was so happy to be there as well. So I learned something there. But then initially, I definitely got a lot of difficulties, especially by sales. Sales is
Mm-hmm.
not easy thing, and lead generation is not an easy thing at all.
True.
So that whole lead generation, how to get into sales. Then I found out, okay, what is market survey? I have to do market analysis. So
Mm-hmm.
all that I did myself. And marketing, I started learning digital marketing. If You ask me digital marketing, SEO, SMM, everything I can say now,
How?
because you should
Okay.
know as an author. So you should be, you should have the heart, the crave to learn. So then only you can
Definitely.
become an entrepreneurship. You can stay in entrepreneurship, or else it's very difficult to stay. But then I have gone down also. But
Oh.
my self determination was there always. I started thinking positive. So
Mhm.
then thereby I definitely handled the difficult situation.
That's really great, ma'am. As you said, it is very essential for any entrepreneur to understand every aspect of business. And definitely during the journey, they will eventually learn it. So, moving on, I would like to ask you this question, but I fear I might sound like a feminist, but I'm not. I support gender equality. But still, I have heard from many people that there are concepts like glass ceiling and women getting intimidated by men in the business. Have you come across any such, and how did you manage to overcome that?
Of course, see, we are living in men, women, and we are living in a society where people talk about feminism and all. And I'm seeing this whole feminism thing totally in a different way. Why it is?
Okay.
Yes, I came across a lot of problems, difficulties with men, and also I came across with a lot of difficulties with women. So I would say
Okay.
it's equal. For example, if I am a cosmetologist, if I have a competitor
Mhm.
in my for example, if a man is there and who's already succeeded, and I am
Mhm.
entering as his competitor, and a man is entering in as a competitor, two people
Mhm.
are entering as a competitor.
Mhm.
That successful man will think the person will think opposite person. He will think both of them as a competitor. He will
True.
not think only a woman as a competitor.
True.
But
True.
the society and everything, we all
Mhm.
think that okay, he's thinking, so just because I'm a woman, he's thinking that I cannot do it. So that whole concept was put behind from the
Was
society. So I
true.
personally feel that whole thing has to go out, because
Mhm.
now in this society you will face hurdles from both the sides, men and women, and definitely you cannot say men are trying to put women down. I wouldn't. I will not agree. Yes, there are
Great.
people, chauvinistic people are there, but then what they think about women is totally different. But you cannot say everyone are same in that category.
Mhm.
Definitely 1 or 2% will be there, but then I would say it's equal. So women also uh, giving hurdles to women, and men
Mhm.
also giving hurdles to men. It's just business. So you know competition is healthier. Competition is definitely right.
As you said, it's all in the mindset. Competition is going to be the competition.
Yeah.
It's not about the gender. It's well said, ma'am. So,
No.
yes, ma'am. Moving back to your business. So, you're telling us about the permanent makeup. So, give the listeners
Yeah.
what are the business opportunities available when you take up permanent makeup as the profession, and what is the eligibility criteria, and so about the course.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So permanent makeup is maybe it sounds a little happy to all the women. What permanent makeup? Okay,
Mhm.
nice. Our world has become permanent makeup also. Yes, it is. It is there. It does exist. Yeah. In the
Okay.
permanent makeup, it's always semi-permanent. There is no
Okay.
permanent. It's just because if we put permanent, it's called as tattoo.
Hmm.
So it will not you cannot modify it. But if it's a semi-permanent, you can always modify it, and it can stay for up to 3 to 5 years. So
Mhm.
in the semi-permanent makeup, usually we have eyebrows and the eyeliner and the lipstick, permanent lipstick.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
in this, what are all the job opportunities you will get is, when you learn, your investment must be some 50,000 to 60,000 will be your investment. Then
Okay.
after that, each person, once you learn, when you do on each person, market rate is 10 to 15,000 per eyebrows. I mean
Oh.
per pair of eyebrows,
Mm-hmm.
the permanent eyebrows. So 10 to 15,000. So guess how much you will earn if you get a
True.
business purely with this.
Mm-hmm.
So I think definitely business opportunities are high, because nowadays people are expecting advanced beauty related treatments, and they're all fancy about microblading and micropigmentation, and
Okay.
definitely it has a future. It only has a future. That's what I can say in beauty industry. It's
Mm-hmm.
evolution, I would say. And who all can take this course is doctors and non-doctors can take up this course. But for
Okay.
non-doctors, we have levels, as because they're not confined with the skin, and they don't know how skin behaves and everything. So we will teach them the basics, but they have levels. They have to learn first their eyebrows, and after that,
Okay.
once they do some 5 to 6 patients, we usually give eyeliner course. So that's how we usually go about non-doctors. But in north, people are some people are giving all in one shot, but still
Mm-hmm.
we prefer non-doctors should know the basics, and they should have the basic about skin and everything. So that's why we prefer non-doctors to going by level. So otherwise, anyone can take up this case. This course. You might have thought non-doctors means who and all can take up this course. Who all wants to become a beautician? Who all want have
Okay.
passion in beauty? All they're all always welcome.
Welcome to this.
Yeah.
That's well said, ma'am. I'm sure the listeners are actually noting down about the business opportunities that you said, because I had this question. Because cosmetology, definitely you need to be a doctor in order to understand the skin. So as you said, even the non-doctors have the opportunity in this permanent, semi-permanent makeup branch. That's nice to know. So coming back, I've actually learned back in my MBA about work-life balance, and a lot of HRs also talk about it. But now it has become for both men and women. There is no gender, problem in case of work-life balance. But when we talk about entrepreneurship, there are certain women who are passionate about doing the business, but they have their inhibitions about handling their both personal and professional lives, especially after getting settled in a family. So, what do you like to tell them?
So definitely, it's not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy to balance both. So you
Mhm.
need that much self determination and that much
Mhm.
passion, that much love towards what you do. So
Mhm.
that is very very important. If a
Mhm.
married woman with
Mhm.
kids and all, they want to become what they want to do, and they definitely everyone will have desires and passion and towards their interest. So
Mhm.
when it comes to that, I personally feel the woman has to have that inbuilt of the self determination, and they should try at least to do those those desires or passion to be followed. Why is
Mhm.
usually women are multitasking. I would
True.
definitely say women are
I
multitasking.
support.
And because I have seen so many men, they are like, if you give some work, they're totally like concentrated into that alone. But a
Mhm.
woman, they'll be able to handle so many things at the same time, so they are multitasking. So I personally feel women are the right person to do the entrepreneurship, the whole the sales, everything. So I
Mhm.
personally feel everyone should try. Even they should balance, and it's very easy to balance when they adapt to it. Maybe initially it's very difficult, but when you
Mhm.
adapt to it, it's definitely an easy thing only. That is what I would say.
That's really nice, ma'am. As you said, it is the determination and the willpower, not just for women, not just for the business, for anything to overcome in life, that is very essential.
True.
So,
Yeah.
moving on,
True.
I would like to ask you an interesting question. I think you'll be the right person to talk about it. It is about self grooming. Self
Okay.
grooming is essential for everybody, especially for entrepreneurs to project themselves very confident, especially to their shareholders, any stakeholder for that matter. So, give the
Yeah.
listeners a few tips on how they have to, self groom themselves.
Okay. So when coming to self grooming, it should
Mm-hmm.
be outside and inside. It should not be only
True.
from outside. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to shape your mind as well as your body. So according to me, what you have to first do is always put a smile, always, and give the opposite person a confidence, that you're confident. Do
Mm-hmm.
not make others feel that you're scared or you're not confident about your business. So be confident and be stubborn about what you talk. So that is very
Mm-hmm.
very important. That's everyone are missing. So many people are missing, because I was into business networks. I was a part. I was a member in BNI. So there many lack one thing is confidence. So I think we all should have confidence about our business, then only the opposite person, no, they'll think that okay, she herself is confident about her business. Let's try, let's invest. So that's what the other person will think. So the confidence level is very, very important, and self-confidence.
Mhm.
About the grooming, yes, always you keep your self hydrated. So if you keep yourself hydrated and a bit of grooming, definitely your body will give the shine. And
Mhm.
appropriate clothes is very, very important. So as when you're going for a business meet or something, you don't have to wear a suit and all, but then appropriate a bit, for men is shoes and watch is perfect, shirt and perfect, the perfect one. And for women, definitely who are traditional, they can go in sari, and who likes to
Mhm.
go with western, they can always go with western with the skirt or pant or
Mhm.
shoes, and it's up to them. So the grooming, you have to groom yourself for the sake of your entrepreneurship, because people, you might think that people should not judge by their looks, but according to human psychology, people will judge by your looks. Okay,
Definitely, that is
so
something
you
get their
you
attention first.
cannot deny on that. We can just like that. We can say looks are just just for outside, and not people will say no. People will judge you by looks as well. So your what you wear, what you talk, what you do, everything matters to them. So that is very important, and your shaping your mind is very, very important. So
Mhm.
what I do every day is I see myself in the mirror and I give affirmation that I am beautiful and I will become successful. So all the day I have to put smile to everyone. That's what I always take an oath every day, and I thank God that today I'm alive. That's it. So that is what I do. And I always tend to tell people that smile. So whatever the hard situation, anything, just put a
Mhm.
smile on your face and say it's okay. So I think that matters a lot when it comes to
Definitely.
confidence. So that gives the other person confidence, and also that gives yourself confidence. Okay, so I'm so great, I'm smiling even in everything, it's okay. So you will have that confidence level from inside. So always think positive. That is very, very important about an entrepreneur. Even though any loss comes, so you have to listen to a lot of positive thoughts, because when you don't have failures, you will not taste the success. When success
Definitely.
comes, you cannot taste what is success. You will not know when there is no failure. So I
Mhm.
think it's okay to get failed, or to get lost and all that, but still you should have the self confidence and the willpower, self determination, everything, and be positive. Definitely, if a person have all this, entrepreneurship is definitely positivity. So without positivity, you cannot go ahead. So if you have if anyone have any passion about entrepreneurship, these are all the secret tips about entrepreneurship.
That's really nice, ma'am. As you have been saying, positivity and being grateful for the things that we have will definitely, keep us going and understand how beautiful this life is. So, as you have spoken about persistence, I would like to know what is your source of resilience, like which is something that keeps you going on and on in the business.
Okay. So especially, I think it's a tricky question, and it's my secret, I would say.
Actually, this is my
So,
favorite question in the
uh,
show. I'll ask every guest whoever is coming in.
okay, okay, fine. So my resilience is I love to learn. Okay, I learn
Okay.
from everyone. If you ask me
Mhm.
who's your role model, I would say no. I don't have a role model. I love from
Okay.
everyone. Okay, I mean I love to learn from everyone. So learning is my soup of success, I would say.
Mhm.
If I achieve some success in my, for example, if I achieve a break even in my business, and I wouldn't be happy. I want to, get more into more, more, more. What next?
Mhm.
What next? What next? So maybe I didn't have the satisfaction. I don't have the satisfaction that I have achieved the goal what I have set. So my
Okay.
goals are like every day it's going higher, 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 and higher. So maybe if I become, or if I get the success like the world famous and all that, maybe that time I will feel, but I don't know whether that is also enough for my resilience. So I think craving to learn and craving to do new things and taking risks, that makes me more fun, and I'm getting addicted to it. So no, I like doing all this. So I think I love my profession. So I never thought that I am working. So all days I work, and people ask me when you're taking off, and I'm like, how am I having an off? So I will be like that. So I'll be, because I'll be managing both my personal and this, and my holidays and all will be very short, and I will not go
Okay.
most of the time holidays in a month. If you ask me how many days I work, I work all days. My friends would be like,
Okay.
"What the hell? How are you doing? You're working all day. You should take some rest." But I work all days, and I love to work because I never felt that I'm working. So maybe
Okay.
it's because I love my passion, love my
Yeah, you're
profession.
so passionate about business. I could actually feel it from here when you are speaking. So I've also heard that you have been doing a
Thank
lot of activities like conducting campaigns for the mentally challenged people and a lot more, even helping the children getting the education. So I would like to personally congratulate for all the things that you have been doing, and I am pretty sure that your name will also be in the history in the coming days
Thank you.
as you wished. So very happy to have you on the show, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. It was very, very motivating, and I'm sure that you would have also enjoyed talking to us today and sharing your willpower and determination and spreading it across to the listeners. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot for having me on your show, actually. So it was definitely the questions you asked me made me realize, okay, I am like, okay, this is all my ups and downs, and it was like a rekindling my the whole journey. It was like totally. So thanks for that, I would say. So
Happy to
definitely
hear that, ma'am.
it was a good one that I rekindled my the journey. So now I understand that the journey, how people are talking about the journey. So thanks for the opportunity, first of all.
Definitely, ma'am. Thank you so much. And my dear listeners, as I said before, she is a one of the kind. And I'm sure that even you can be the one if you have the right vision, right idea, and definitely the self determination. So let us meet in another episode with another interesting personality very soon. Till then, keep learning and keep growing all together. Thank you.
Reach Skyline. Embrace digital.